Do you think the Warriors need Kevin Durant to win this series, and is Kevin Durant coming back?
I believe they need him to win the series, particularly now that Klay is a little banged up also. You see they need perimeter scoring, and when they only have Steph and Klay, that's not enough. Cousins came in and gave him a big scoring punch. So those 10 to 15 points, they actually need that off the bench. I thought Cook came in and did well, but, you know, with Durant, that's just a totally different animal. So they definitely need him out on the floor to win this series, in my opinion.
I don't believe that. I believe that Zeke, one of the top 50 players of all time, two-time champion, is wrong on this one. I believe if Klay Thompson and Boogie and Iguodala, if they're healthy, they will win this title without KD in 6.
But Klay
is not. We know Klay.
Klay got the hamstring.
No, I didn't say no. Let me only tell you why I'm not bringing the hamstring into the equation. Because coming into the series, you picked Toronto in 6. Klay didn't have a hamstring injury then.
Can you tell I'm rooting for Toronto?
I got you. I got you. That's all I'm saying. In other words, we understand that without Klay, Golden State's toast. We get all of that. Iguodala compromise. We get all that. But I'm saying without KD, if everybody else is there, I'm picking the Warriors to win this in 6. And people pick Toronto in 6 strictly because of KD. And I'm saying that's what the prediction is predicated on.
The problem with that is, Klay, you're saying, what if he's just physically compromised, but he's out there? Does that count too, or do you need him healthy?
You need him healthy.
Kawhi's not healthy, brother. Kawhi is not right, but he's so tough. He's
knew
out
that coming
there.
into the series.
He's out there giving you 34. And Zeke, he has to bully his way to the line. He has to get into the paint because his shot isn't falling, because his legs are. He shoots line drives anyway.
You knew that coming
but he
into the
usually
series.
gets the shooter's bounce because it's not right or left. It's true. It's straight. He usually gets the shooter's bounce. He's not getting that because he's got no legs right now, and yet he's willing his team to a game-1 victory. He had a lot to do with it. I know Siakam was the best player, and he kept them in the game right till the last possession.
He didn't have legs
night.
in Game 6 against Milwaukee. That didn't stop him.
Well, I'm saying at a certain point, though, it's going to.
Yeah, he's got to. He's doing all he can do. He's got to. Somebody else got to step up. We talked about Lowry. We talked about Gasol, who had 20 in the first game. Second game, not so good, right? Offensively, they got to be able to step up, and they got to step up in the crucial times of the game. Not when everybody's cheering, not when it's all going good, but when it's going bad, you need someone other than Kawhi to make a shot for you and get to the foul line.
When all the fans leave to go get the Barack Obama autograph, that's when we need him to step up.
Well, we're assuming they was probably out there getting some hot dogs and stuff like that, too.
This is not Golden State. This is not Golden State where they'll bring you some sushi courtside or something. Right? I mean, it's not the same kind of party.
Hey, third quarter for Golden State, I want to know what they do in the locker room.
Well, it's
second,
right? 18-0 run.
It's almost like they look at each other and be like, let's stop playing games. Let's stop playing games.
We got this.
Hold on, y'all. Toronto has outscored the Warriors in the first, second, and fourth quarter of this series. The Warriors are plus 16 against them in the third quarter.
That's what everybody. They do. They kill everybody in the third quarter.
Isn't that the coach's quarter, the third quarter?
It's like the Patriots.
Isn't that the coach's quarter, Zeke?
Yeah, it's the coach's quarter, but it's consistently, you know, they come out with a different kind of bounce, a different kind of energy,
so does Kerr
swag.
get credit for that as the coach of the team? We usually look that quarter after halftime, what adjustments are made. Seems like he should get some credit for that.
Okay, yeah, they get credit for it, but at the end of the day, right, Draymond, Klay, Steph, all of them, they come out with a different energy, a different swag,
championship
a different
DNA.
look.
They have a
what
dynasty.
was it like for you guys in the bad boy Pistons? Did you sometimes sit there after a rough first half and be like, let's stop playing games and just go get this? Like, how does that work?
No, we always knew that we had a run in us, right? And we always knew that, okay, we'll stay close, and then in 5 minutes, we'll take a 5-minute spurt and say, all right, let's turn it on.
Hey, Vinny, take this.
And we'd have that conversation. But it seems consistently with Golden State, it is the start of the third quarter. I mean, it's like, you know, it's like a Broadway play. They do their thing first, second quarter, and then the third quarter they go in and, you know, the Phantom of the Opera comes out and it's dun, 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 dun. I mean, they do their thing, and it's consistent.
All right. You think that's more mental, or you think it's more adjustments that they're actually making?
I would say that it's adjustments. But I think it's more mental because it's too consistent for them to respond this way.
Who do you give credit for that to?
Well, you have to give the players credit.
But who in particular? Do you think it's Draymond or do you think it's Steph?
No, I think it's a collective. I think it's a collective thing where it's a different energy, it's a different switch, it's a different swag,
But
it's a different confidence.
Listen. This is not complicated, y'all. When you can make shots, you can scare the living hell out of people. I mean, just think about it. I want you to watch sometimes when Klay or Steph are open. You usually see people lunging out at others who take shots. When those dudes got a little bit of space and they launch, you literally, the defender, you're like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
You know, this is what they do to you because they're marksmen. And that is the difference. You can, listen, Toronto got heart. They ain't scared. They got skills. But they can't score like that.
That's where Mark Jackson.
And so when these guys are hitting shots, you're like this. Oh, damn. Whoa.
No,
what are we going to do?
I will give you the exact feeling because they got three guys like that in terms of Steph, Klay, and Durant.
Right.
Well, when we would play against Boston, they only had one guy, Larry Bird. When he got the ball, you was like, damn, he got the ball.
Yes.
Right? And the other guy, when we played against Chicago, when Jordan got the basketball, you were like, damn, he caught it. Not that he was getting ready to shoot. It's like
he caught it. He got it.
Nothing you can do.
You would look over there and you'd be like, oh,
I'll take y'all back. I'll take you back to a funny moment. You may not remember. This is college, right? This is in the 90s. I'll never forget as long as I live because one of my favorite all-time college moments. Kenny Anderson, folks may not remember that name, playing at Georgia Tech. He came down on the great Bobby Hurley, a two-time national champion Bobby Hurley, and literally it was one-on-one, and Kenny Anderson came and danced behind the back crossover, put it behind his back and then shimmy.